Eastern Slovak Slovjak dialects are dialects of the Slovak language spoken natively in the historical regions of Spiš, Šariš, Zemplín and Abov, in the east of Slovakia. In contrast to other dialects of Slovak, Eastern dialects are less intelligible with Czech and more with Polish and Rusyn, as well as using a higher number of Hungarian loanwords. The name Slovjak, now somewhat archaic, is derived from the common East Slovak ethnonym. Features of the dialects vary greatly from region to region, but features that are common throughout all dialects include the lack of long vowels, stress on the penultimate syllable, as in Polish and Rusyn, as opposed to the first syllable stress normal in Standard Slovak, and variation in noun declension endings. Eastern Slovak dialects also share many features of Western Slovak dialects that are absent from Central dialects and Standard Slovak, supporting the idea that Central Slovakia was colonized more recently than the east and west of the country. Attempts to create an East Slovak literary standard have been varied and unsuccessful. Several Slovak newspapers founded in the United States in the late 19th century, including Slovak.The America and Amerikansko-Slovenské noviny, were initially written in Eastern Slovak dialects. History. The Slovak language, as codified by Linguistic in the 1840s, was based largely on Central Slovak dialects spoken at the time. Eastern dialects are considerably different from Central and Western dialects in the phonology, morphology and vocabulary, set apart by a stronger connection to Polish and Rusyn. At the beginning of the 20th century, there was an unsuccessful attempt to standardize an East Slovak or Slovjak language. Diaspora from the region has contributed to a scattered literary presence of Eastern Slovak dialects. The newspaper Slovak.The America, founded in Plymouth, Massachusetts in 1889, as well as Amerikansko-Slovenské noviny, founded in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania in 1886, were originally written in the Šariš dialect, using Hungarian orthography. Titled Slovjak.The America and Amerikansko-Slovenské noviny. Today, Slovak.The America is still in business and writes in Standard Slovak. Eastern Slovak was the official language of the Slovak Soviet Republic in 1919. The capital of the new state was Prešov in Eastern Slovakia. Division. Eastern Slovak dialects can be divided into 4 subgroups. Spiš dialects, to the east of the town of Poprad, which border with the Goral dialects of Polish. Šariš dialects, spoken around the city of Prešov, and sharing many features in common with the Rusyn language. Abov dialects, including the Košice dialect, spoken in southeastern Slovakia and sharing several phonological features with Hungarian. Zemplín dialects, spoken in the far northeast, which formed the transition between Slovak and Rusyn. Linguistic features. Linguistic features common to East Slovak dialects include: word stress falls on the penultimate syllable, not the first. The vowel length is not distinguished. All vowels are short. Consonants N, L, S and Z always realized as softened N, L, S and Z before 1, and sometimes also before E, often assimilating diphthongs. Until the 14th century, an even wider array of soft consonants existed in Slovak, and this feature can still be heard in some Zemplín dialects. Consonants T and D, including T and D when softened, realized as C and DZ, meaning the infinitive ending for verbs changes from T to C. The consonants T and D can only be found in onomatopoeia and loanwords, including personal names in Eastern dialects. Syllabic L and R are always complemented by a vowel in Eastern dialects. This tone and position of the vowel greatly varies from region to region. The word deselza can be solza, slitza, silza or selza. The loss of syllabic consonants is also shared by other dialects of northern Slovakia and southern Poland, and even the Lach dialects of Czech Silesian. Especially in Abov dialects, ch is always realized as h. Noun declension is different from in Standard Slovak. The genitive and locative plurals are always ok regardless of gender, and the dative plural is always om. Vikošice becomes Vikoziel, except in the Košice dialect, which treats the city's name as a singular noun and uses Vikosice. The letter A is realized as e. Accusative personal pronouns ending in I also end in e. Marta and sa become me, ce and she. Example text: Eastern Slovak bully razvo jokemo trov ko furtfjedno chodsili na Jermaki. Raztiz tak azli z Jermaku and azli jivira. Ta zednes zayeski fadilad tak nicher vale ogrok nebulo telo volyakok. Isli tak popodlija kanarats jedens basil gver tak ojku nemu usikal. Tendruhi shatis mosno zaradavil ta vale totufu jaru hutorili sabi. Kamotra ya budzem janadakati budzes pre-birak. Ta zakali vera ludze tot dvomiHrac. Jeden kamota pokarnals arka usik. Glka utrafilida druheho kamotra kopri barrel aten shatak oj prevrisal umati nazem. Standard Slovak boli raz dvaja kamotrovia katori stale spolu chodili na jarmoki. Raztiz tak visli z jarmokwa nazli pasku. Tvia zavadi ludia takni chiro vale opaskach. Nebulo tolko volyakov. Isli tak popodlija gajedn zazral pasku ahnedk na utakal. Tendruhi sartiz silno zaradovil tak vali fujaru ihov orilisi kamota. Ya budem danefu katatai buds pre-burit. Tak zakali varuti dvajahrat. Jeden kamota poshahols arka utik gulkotrafilidru fho kamotra katori prebril. Atensar prevratal mrtvy nazem.